I'm gonna take you guys with me. Come on, let's go, you guys. Anyway, so like I said, I got the county jail. I got there sick. I couldn't bail out. I had a dirty cop call a judge at about, I don't know, right when he arrested me. He called the judge and he told the judge that I had a prior conviction for murder as a minor, and he was scared to death. This cop. I'm not going to say his name. You know what I'm going to say? His name, fuck him. His name's Sean Underhill. He's a BPD. He's dead now. He's no longer here. I guess he died in his sleep. You know, karma's a bitch. So anyways, with that being said, with him lying, him lying to us, and I'm taking you guys in the 300 towing right now. It's a 13, but it's still clean. But so, with that being said, basically, that punk ass cop, excuse my language, I shouldn't be calling the cops that, but this cop was, excuse my vulgar, there's good police officers out here, and best believe, because I know that, I know that, when you're a punk little kid, you don't really understand things until you get older in life, like, even to this day, I still don't understand things, but anyways, like I said, I've been 10 years clean of addiction, of Xanax, methadone, heroin. I didn't do crystal much growing up. I didn't like that drug, excuse my language. That drug to me was very, I don't know, it was, I just didn't like it. I just didn't. That's all there was to it. I didn't like it. I never liked crystal. We drank a little bit growing up, who hasn't? You know what I mean? Who didn't go to parties, and be a homie and fuck and hit the halle and, drink beastles and, you know what I mean? Get into chingazos in the middle of the street and stuff. It was part of growing up, adolescence. I'm happy to be here through drug addiction. But anyways, like I said, I'm arrested. I'm at my ex-girl's house, my house, our house, whatever. The cop comes, he hits me anyways, he books me, takes me to jail. Now, like I said, he already arrested me one time in September. He came to the house and hit me on a probation search. Now, summary probation. Earlier, I couldn't remember. You have summary, formal, and felony probation and parole. Those are the only formal conditions of supervision, basically. And then you have 1OB alignments and all that. I never did that. I either took my time or didn't go or fought it, period, point blank. Because I always either had money hidden. And one thing I'm going to tell you guys, always keep bail money. I don't care what it is. $25,000 is at least is a possession of a firearm. In California now, you got to understand, we have Prop 47 nonviolent. So, I mean, you can get caught with a half pound of dope in one bag and get county time. You can get up to 15 years in a county jail. Now, a lot of people don't speak on laws because they're not a lawyer. Now, I'm not a legal lawyer. I did not go to, I don't have my to practice law, my license, my bar license, all that. I don't have none of that. But what I do have is knowledge of what I've been through in the system, and I know Kern County. See, a lot of people have been doing blogs about my town and stuff, and they're from Kern County, but they're drug addicts and dope fiends. They can't go nowhere. And anybody that's out there that wants me to interview them, that has a prison story, let me know. But anyway, so let's get to it. Okay, part 2. Now I'm in the county. I'm sick. I don't know what's going on. I already had a seizure like we talked about. I got to get out of the county. I at least got to get to Lerdo out there to pretrial. Shipment. And I already know I'm going because I don't have a bail. And I can't bail out. You know what I mean? And then I have a 1285 PC bail. A 1285 bond restriction is stipulations where you can't bail out of jail. So, therefore, that's how it's going to be. And you can't bail out. And my dad was a bondsman. So that's why that dirty ass cop Underhill did what he did. He strategically put all this in place, because like I said, he arrested me the first time and I told him, homie, screw you, you know. And there's nothing, because I wasn't doing nothing. He was just harassing me. And if I would have been a little bit older, I'm only 28 at this time, you know. I'm right there at that age, you know. And like I said, I have a lawyer on call at all times. My girlfriend's dad is one of the biggest attorneys, one of them in this county. So they're not already liking that already. So anyways, they put the hold on me. I go to court the next day. I'm arraigned on something of murder, because see, a shooting had happened in this town, and I had cussed that fucking cop out and told him a bunch of shit like, fuck you, I'm happy, you know, excuse my language, the cop got shot, all this and that. I was just mad I was young, you know, and that made that mad, that cop, woo! That cop, see, and that's when the cop, like I said from the last video, he just couldn't figure out why these people weren't doing nothing to me, you know. Like I said, in this neighborhood, in mostly Africano dominant-based, you know, neighborhood right there. And, you know, because like I said, growing up as kids, we all grew up together, you know. We all broke into schools, you know, and I'm not proud of none of this. We all did robberies, whatever, did the whole town up, tore it up, partied it up, whatever, you know. In Bakersfield, Kern County, right here. I know you guys heard it from other channels, but this is it. And I'm gonna be giving you guys interviews of drug addicts here right now. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys a little something real quick. We're down on Union, matter of fact. Speaking on it, you know, I'm gonna show you guys raw and real. That's the only way I can give it to you guys, is like that. I'm not gonna fake the funk. I'm not gonna do none of that, because we don't do that on this channel. We keep it real. We go where we want. We walk any prison line we want. We go to any neighborhood we want. You're not going to see me beat up. You're not going to see me punk. None of that, because I got respect and I give it. And my brother's also at Kern Valley. But anyways, like I said, so I hit county jail. I'm sick, all that. I'm waiting to go to pretrial. I get my bag. Okay, boom, here we go. It's midnight, okay? Now here's where the story goes. It's midnight, okay? So I get into the pod about maybe, you got to understand too, people are always coming in and out of jail, leaving, taking court dates, so you don't know who's going to leave and who's not. So another thing I tell you guys, do not co-sign on anybody's money. Don't you don't want to do that. It's not a smart move, okay? Don't do that. Don't co-sign for nobody, not in the county jail. Don't, unless you really know the dude, because like I said, they can leave in a second, and that's known. So anyways, I get to county jail. Like I said, I got sick. Anyways, I'm at Lerdo. I'm on the bus thinking, shit, man, it's going to be bad. I already know. I got a dose it's been already, 5 days. I'm sick. My bones are starting to hurt. I'm starting to throw up. The methadone's starting to kick in, because, see, it soaks in your bones. And I've been on a high tolerance for a long time. So, with that being said, anyways, yeah, and I mean, there's nothing they could do at this time in Kern County. There was nothing. So what I did, there's nothing I could do. I laid sick for so long. Basically, I gotta say, I probably laid sick for about maybe, you see this guy right here, Jesse? I used to know him. See him? That's what drugs do. I used to know that guy right there. Back in the day when I was a kid, my mom, my Jafita, she was an old connect here and stuff, and he would, yeah, but basically here it is. This is reality. Look at here, look. You see that? You see that person? That's fentanyl. You guys stay away from that. But anyway, so I'm in pretrial and I'm just sick. I'm sicker than a dog. Now the homies know there's something's not right, and people know, but they don't want to ask me, you know what I mean? And because they kind of already have a clue, but they don't really know, and they don't want to ask, you know, because you don't really want to go to the next man and be like, oh, hey, are you sick? You know, they didn't know who I was. I mean, I looked familiar, but they couldn't put it together because it had been so long. I cut my hair. I used to have long hair. So, but anyways, with that being said, we're in there. It's just hell, man. I keep trying to go to store. I keep missing. They want me to do workout, you know, the homies, and of course I'm doing what I can. And because that's mandatory. Any of you guys think you're not going to go to jail and work out, you're going to. You know what I mean? And I'm just talking for the homies. And I mean, I've even seen the wood pile. You know, they have workout, mandatory workout. I'm just letting you guys know. You enter CDC prison, it's going to have mandatory workout. You know, and I'm speaking right now for only the homies and whites. I can't speak on others, you know. But mandatory, where you're going to work out and you're going to do it, and there's not going to be no stopping the bullshit, and that's just how it's going to be. So with that being said, I'm trying to work out, I'm throwing up, I'm doing the best I can. You got to. I'm not going to give up, because I'm not going to break. You know, I got to go to court, I'm shackling up every day, I'm throwing up, I'm sick. I haven't moved in over probably a month now. You know what I mean? It's like already February almost. I got arrested. I mean, you know, in July, but I mean, July, August, September, October, November, December. It was 6 months I was still sick. God, man, that methadone, it soaks in your bones, and it's so hard to freaking kick, man. I'd rather, like, I don't know, I'm so happy, and I thank God that I'm clean, you know? And this is all I smoke is this. That's it. It's distillate. That's it. And that's, you know, like I said, we're on the streets of Union right now, but that's it, you know? And I was just sick. I got a couple pills, you know, because pretrial was bad. I didn't say nothing. Rest in peace to Tracy Elliott out there, too. He passed away. I was a good dude right there. So, I mean, dang. I mean, I was throwing up. I was sick. And this was just in pretrial, the month in APOD, you know. The shot callers and all that stuff. You guys hear, yeah, they had that little going on, but it's in the county. It's more politicking. You see more stuff in the county jail than you see in prison. I mean, in a different way. It's just, it kicks off. Like in prison, you're not going to just beat somebody up over a cookie. Now in the county jail, stuff like that always goes on because, like I said, that's just the county jail, and that's how it is. But, with that being said, like I said, the county jail's vicious. We got into a riot in Max, and I'm going to get to that too. But anyways, I didn't know I was leaving pretrial APOD to go to Max Medium, and that's when it got all better. It got a lot better. I was in pretrial, like I said, for 60 days sick. No nothing. Only got one Norco the whole time. So sick. Some dude came in with black, you know, and I don't touch it. I don't use when I'm in jail. Now, yeah, don't get it wrong. I'll use a couple pills or something like that if they come across. But as far as like using dope inside of there, I don't use in jail. That's a rule that I have stuck with, and to this day, I won't do it, and I don't do it. And I'm gonna tell you why too, because of stuff like this. You see where we're going to. You guys see this place? You see that over there? That's the clinic. That's what you call a methadone clinic. I'm gonna bring that too. And a lot of prison people and a lot of ex-felons have opiate addiction problems. I don't use. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm here to pick somebody up. I'm here to take the homie Aaron, like I showed you, the other one. I'll interview him too. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But and then from there, I went to, like I said, from pretrial, I went to Max Medium. And that's when it started kicking off. You know what I mean? I started seeing things in Max. And that's where the riot happened. That's where I started to get a little better. I started to make Pruno. I started to get pastilles, Triminols, Klonopins, just stuff of that nature, you know, because it takes a while, because you got to understand, everybody wants drugs in there, you know what I mean? And the thing was, I didn't want drugs. I just wanted help. I was prescribed this, but I was so young, the doctors, they don't really like that in there. They don't like a person, like, they think that you're working the system, basically, but I'm not. I was just trying to get, you know, some help. You know, now they have the MAT program, Suboxone, and they were doing that in prison. They were randomly testing people for opiates, and I kept wondering, why are they even caring? But no, so now, if you go in sick or whatever, you know, they have the Suboxone program, That's good to Matt. I was just told that. But anyways, so now we're in max medium. That's where the feds are held too. We got state and feds held in max in Bakersfield. I already left Kern County. Now I'm in max medium, like I said, and it's rocking and rolling, and we're getting to it, you know. But look, here's hookers out and stuff. Look, you see them? Look, you see them? This is the U block. Look, this is the U block. You hear a lot about this Rexland and just other things. I'm gonna take you to like a bunch of neighborhoods. I'm gonna take you to hoods, ghettos. I'm gonna interview people, ex-felons, and everything. So, like I said, just thank you for in my channel. Like I said, we're gonna raffle the Stizzy Pod, the backpack, and all that away too. So, like I said, you guys have a beautiful day. God bless. Click my channel. Like I said, we spill the real, though we don't spill it at all.